your most intimate self. Yes,
I have a puzzle.
my dear.
Oh, I have a puzzle. I don't quite know how to resolve this, but it's sort of like you're speaking like this, and I'm thinking, well, when I've known love and when I've known bliss, it's often with a very particular person, or a particular tree, or a particular woman, and I love. And it's not that it's a very personalized love. In fact, the experience of it is like the love that shines the light on everyone. But it's very particular to that situation. And in that situation, in the love of that tree or that woman or whatever, is like, I know everything. You know, like I know the whole love, the whole bliss. But it's always, from where I am anyway, it always starts with a very particular thing.
Yes. As you can, for example, see a flower illuminated by the sun, and you can see the sun in it.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. But I thought you were talking about something much more general. You know, like when you're in the ground of your being, then you open up to the beauty and love in everything.
Oh yes, no, because it doesn't matter which way you come to love. As I said before, when you love, yes, it's a process of moving from rational mind, which is a mind that cannot see the authentic love, into an intuitive love. You see?
Yes, that's right.
Yes, it's like a door.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So being a very rational, sensible sort of a chap,
Yeah.
when I fall in love, it's like I'm transformed into an
Yes.
irrational,
Yes.
limitless
Yes.
being.
Yes. You are in contact with the source of love.
Well, yes, yeah, it's like this. Yeah.
Yes.
Enough said.
Yes. You can come to the absolute from the singular, or you can come from the absolute into the singular. You see? It's the same.
Thank you.
Yes, please.
When you were in Bristol, when you were in Bristol, you mentioned, I don't remember the words clearly, but you referred to the elements, and I was quite interested in that. What you said was something about it being between form and formless, or it being a manifestation that is with and without form. That's what I took from it. Fire and, yeah.
Yes.
And I wondered if you could say a little bit more about that, especially in relation to breath, air and breath. And it does relate to what you and Agama have just been speaking about, in my mind. Because what happens to me, over a period of time, my breathing has changed and it's slowed. It's nice. So that helps with thought. It helps, I just notice that it has freed me a bit from frantic thought. Not always, but it has that tendency. But another thing that happens if I'm very relaxed, and usually at night, is that it becomes clear. My experience of breathing changes. It becomes clear that it's not me, that breathing is happening. And it has a very beautiful feeling. So it's not just breathing, just breathing, as I've always thought of it, but it's a feeling of presence that comes and surprises me. It's a subtle thing. It's not and it's very gentle. So it's not how I normally perceive myself to be. It brings a gentleness into my body and into my perception or my being.
Yes.
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 So when you say abstract, it's abstract. That word, you know, I I have a problem. But when we're speaking of things that are in nature but out of the mystery, then I feel that I can relate more to what comes into me is the presence of love in a way that I've not felt it before, and also it comes from somewhere, I don't know where, but it's not. I can feel that it's not in the body in a way, and at the same time it is. So there isn't a question really, as usual. Unless it were possible for you to give a bit of guidance or expand on that in any way.
Not at all.
Oh.
Why would I take away the freshness of your experience? It's great.
Sometimes I get nervous that sometimes you speak about sofas in a way that frightens me. Do you understand?
About sofas?
Sofas. I think you mean chairs, but you... Tora knows what I mean.
It's getting better.
Do you remember that you speak about sofas?
You want me to speak about sofas now? Last time I saw a sofa, very special one. This sofa was not a sofa. Was a bunch of molecules trapped in the form of a sofa. And was so tired of everybody sitting on it and not realizing who it was. So there is a spiritual path for the sofa.
Okay.
He needs to realize, go deep into his essence and understand it's not a sofa. Transcend its form and name and all those sitting on it. I don't have any memories of me talking about sofas.
Oh well, I think you do because you've just
Just did. And what was scary about that?
Oh, well, you know.
It could have happened to you. You're so lucky you're not a sofa. Can you imagine? Have to be always in the same place for years and years, collecting dust. Huh?
Not impediments to truth, then.
No. I don't know what is so scary about. But anyway, it's okay. The same happens with your body. It's a bunch of molecules. And you believe you is you. You think you're your body.
But also in the body, there's something in between. There's some subtle energies that are in the body, but, well, exactly. I don't know what they are, but it's... The body feels more alive, it feels different.
In India, they are a bit more radical about this, in the teaching process. In India, the normal approach is that they say you confuse yourself with the body and the feces that are in. They're a bit more radical. We don't say that in England so much. Anyone else wants to ask a question? Or you want to ask a question? This is really good, really. Now it's better. Mm. Mm.
This is different, but this is something that happens to me that is not very nice, and occasionally when I'm maybe just about to fall asleep or falling asleep without meaning to, nodding off when I'm sitting, and I wake up and I don't know who I am or where I am. And for a moment, I'm able to not remember who I am or where I am. But as soon as I think of I, then it all comes back. But that doesn't feel very... It's not nice, particularly.
But you don't know who you are or where you are now.
No, I don't really. I don't.
And you're not nodding.
I'm not nodding off, no. No.
You don't need to wait until you sleep.
So people speak about being without the I thought. I'm sure it doesn't mean that, does it? What I've just described, which seems quite an insignificant sort of thing and not very pleasant.
No, it's not insignificant. I mean, it's just a moment in which your mind slows down and there is a change of state in the mind, and in the change, the light comes through, the light of the real self. That's in every change.
So the reason it doesn't feel great is because it's unfamiliar, or
Yes.
because fear comes in.
Yes.
Or I don't rest and explore it.
Exactly.
Not able to.
No, like you could do now, for example. No? So what happens?
Nothing.
Nothing. No.
But there is a rest from thought here,
Mhm.
and I do have a feeling that I don't need to pursue thoughts and ideas, and there's more rest.
Yes. You don't need to pursue any thought or any idea. Just rest.
Thank you.
So when you see how much nonsense we do when we're not aware of the truth of who we are. In Brazil, there was a girl who told me that coming to satsang for her was like, instead of sunbathing, was light bathing.